Reg-Tech lifestyle. Cold beers and good friends.
Delicious. Like literally brewed a couple of days ago, fresh beer.
They canned it just this weekend.
It's the freshest of the fresh.
No jacket required.
Absolutely.
Where'd you get those beers from?
We got these from where we're sitting, Savannah River Brewing Company, here in beautiful Augusta, Georgia. We are right off the Gordon Highway. Very convenient. You can stop in here, you can bring your own food, bring your dog, bring your family. It's a great, great spot. Very excited to be here.
We've got the place to ourselves. It's wonderful.
We've literally got the place to ourselves. We're about to whip out the go-karts and we're about to do donuts in here. It's going to be nuts. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, here's to you. Cheers. Happy Funday Friday, everybody.
Glad to be back. Missed you last weekend.
That's
but
right.
It was fun at the mountains, but I missed you.
Last week we did ribs 3 ways. We did some delicious corn salad, some barbecue green beans. Those recipes will be available at rectechroast.com later in the day. But it was a great episode, but we missed you. I mean, Matt Lane
killed it though. Like
I love my boy.
The Reg-Tech Grill sous chef killed it.
He did an amazing job. He's always extremely funny. God, he's so funny. Man, not to mention handsome.
He's got a strong poker face though. Like that guy can hold it in on a joke like none other.
Yeah. He can hold it in all right. Am I right or what? No. But yes, today's National Florida Day, which I should have worn my jean shorts.
Not today. A little crisp outside.
A little crisp outside. It's probably about 50 degrees, maybe.
It's a little bit chilly.
A little bit chilly. But we have a YouTube winner to announce with the correct answer last week with the correct answer of 38 minutes and 45 seconds, Mr. Sean Morris.
Woo-hoo!
Congratulations.
Congrats, Sean.
There you go.
I want you to email Madeline, that's Madeline, Madeline, at rectechgirls.com, and she will get you a Reg-Tech prize pack out, headed out the door.
Raymond Carnes checked in today.
Hey, what's up, Ray? Hey, enough of this beer drinking. We got to get to the show.
We got to do some work.
We're doing,
Let's
so
go.
Let's roll on out.
It is the first show we've had with the Mamba in some time.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've used the Mamba.
Kind of got a little bit of an upgrade, a couple upgrades.
Yeah,
What's
there's
up,
a little
Travis?
Work done to it. A little work done to it.
Let's hear where we're at.
Shouts out Savannah River Brewing Company.
Love it.
Great little lounge in here.
Beautiful day in Augusta, Georgia, folks. Thanks for tuning in with us. Anybody out there from Florida?
For the Magic Captains.
Yeah. Did you guys hit the old thumbs up? Hit the old thumbs up. Hit the old heart eyes. Hit the wow faces. We really, really appreciate it. I love you. I love you.
Mamba out and about today, folks.
All right, so we're at the brewery, and you have to do a beer brat. You just have to do it. So we'll be cooking these brats in the Savannah River Brewing Dynamite. This was a delicious brown ale named after the man himself,
James Brown.
James Brown.
Augusta, Georgia was James Brown's home.
So we had these brats smoking for about an hour and a half
Hardest working man in show
at
business.
225.
This beer is about to work really hard on these brats.
Yeah.
What's it, Chip?
We're at 225. Grab that other can here. We're gonna let these brats poach in this beer for about an hour or so, and I like to give them some smoke ahead of time. And then we'll do is we got some onions and peppers, and we'll crisp those up. We'll let those kind of swim in that bath of delicious brown ale, and just get.
So you do about 2 cans of beer per a dozen?
Yeah, you know, you want to kind of give them a little soak.
Yeah, you always want to let your beer get back warm, get back to room temperature. You don't want to put cold beer on hot foods.
And we warmed that up. We had it sitting on the back of that
40
copper lid right here, keeping them beers nice and warm.
That's 40 hours of cook time, folks.
All right, we grab the pork out of here.
Yeah, guys, this is the RT700, the Bull. It comes with the Y pellet, Wi-Fi connectivity with the smart grill technology. It's got the dual meat probes, 702 square inches of cooking surface, Like Jordan said, it's got the 40-pound hopper. We average about a pound an hour burn rate, so that'll get you through about 40 hours of cook time.
What do you use to keep the bowl this clean?
Oh, these are actually brand new. We are going to dirty these up big time right now. And we actually, our boys at East Georgia Metal, y'all give them a follow. They actually hooked us up with some custom stands here just specifically for the Mamba for traveling. So thank you so much to the guys out at East Georgia Metal. But I think we're going to braid up some pork loin right now. So let's pop on over here to Chef. So these are pork tenderloins, correct, Chef?
These are, in fact, pork tenderloins. So as far as prep on these, it's very similar to a beef tenderloin. Just do one of those. There's a couple of things you got to do ahead of time. We got to remove some silver skin. There's no chains on pork tenderloin like beef, but we want to get that silver skin off.
Okay.
So the easiest way to do that, nice sharp knife. And this section right in here, we want to go ahead and cut that off. So you can use a boning knife or a nice sharp chef's knife.
Look at that silver skin.
Just want to get that stuff out of there because it's.
And if we were to leave that on, Chef, you know, what would that do for us?
It's just tough. I mean, you'd have to chew it off a little bit, and pork's not as bad as beef. But if you're spending the money in that tenderloin, take the extra, couple seconds and trim off the excess that's kind of laying around. But that to me looks pretty good.
Literally, it did take you less than 1 minute to take that off.
It's not rocket science. So what you want to do is about an inch in. You're going to make 2 cuts and divide this tenderloin into thirds.
Into threes, yeah.
Okay, because we're going to braid this up. All right, so again.
So you guys watch this right here. This is super, super important.
Nice sharp knife.
This makes a really, really pretty piece of meat. It also, what it does is, it also creates a lot of surface area for the pork. So we can put a lot of rub. It can absorb a lot of smoke on there. So what we're going to use today is going to be the Kickin' Espresso Joe rub, available at rectechgrills.com. Don't sleep on this rub, guys. It's got that chili powder in it, the coffee.
Got an ancho powder in there, some good stuff. And this way you can season the inside of the roast. And what we're going to do is we're going to kick this up. We'll put a little spicy mustard on the outside. But we're going to get a little seasoning on the inside. So now for the braid. So if anybody's got a daughter out there, you know how to do this. Now, I am terrible at braiding my daughter's hair. She does way better than me, so I'm okay with that. But for those of you that have never braided anything, did she put up like a bun? It was sweet. But anyway, so you're basically just going to go over the meat, okay? That's it. And the end pieces just kind of tuck under.
Well, that literally took like 10 seconds, Chef.
There you go. So there you have your braid.
That looks pretty.
Okay. So if you want to take it over the top, add just a little bit of mustard. Don't have to use, and I like putting it on my hands, kind of like sunscreen, and that way I don't get big pockets of mustard.
So what is going to be the time and temp on these braids, Chef?
So we are going to go 375 degrees, and it's going to be probably about 25 minutes.
375 for about 25 minutes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We should have done this after hours.
We
Chef.
can absolutely.
This would be a start to finish for us in our after hours show. Guys, do not miss our after hours. Every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Chef Greg and myself, we go live at the RecTech Grills warehouse. We go live later. That way you get to see us do a meal start to finish before we leave the warehouse.
We'll do a couple more of these with some different rubs. We'll also do some red beans and rice. We'll do some vegetable fries.
Red beans and rice is what I was trying to remember.
Because that's going to go with the spicy pork here.
That's delicious. So we've got the Dynamite Brown Ale soaking into those brats right now.
Yep, and we're going to marinate some of the pork in some of the Pilsner. So some of the no jacket required.
Some of the no jacket required. Hold on, right there, Jordan. Well,
and again, beer is a great complement to food because unlike wine where you have very specific flavor profiles in regards...
We're actually going to marinate these pork tenderloins in this delicious Pilsner from Savannah River Brewing.
I think we got a guy over there watching us live.
Yeah! What's up, man?
How
you doing,
man? That's great. I love it.
That's awesome.
But beer has a lot more flavor profiles than, say, wine, so it does great with food. So things like beer and food pairings are dynamite.
That's right.
No pun intended.
And we're going to have somebody actually from the Savannah River Brewery talk to you guys live and actually tell you about beer pairings and things like that. But make sure when we go off of here, go to Twitter because we will be going live behind the scenes for a little while. And don't forget that, but we will be going live here at 12? 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock Eastern Standard. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you at the Rec Tech. Braided Pork Tenderloin.
Rubbing the meat with.
What's up, Rec Tech Nation? I have the pleasure of being here with the brewmaster, the man, the myth, the legend, Adam. What's up, my bearded brother?
What's up, dude?
How the heck are you?
Good.
Thank you so much for having us out. It means the world to us.
Right on.
But out of y'all's top, your top 5 that you have, in the mostly the Augusta area, correct?
Yeah.
What is your favorite beer that you guys have?
I think our IPA. I've been working on a lot, changing a lot of the hop additions and some of the varietals of hops.
Okay.
And upping a little bit of the IBUs, so a little bit of the bitterness as well, and kind of transforming it to more of a West Coast kind of take on the IPA with some, East Coast, bit of flavor there as well with the malt backbone.
Very
But
cool.
and actually, I really like all of them.
It's hard not to like all of them.
And
They're all delicious. The ones we've had today are all really good.
Yeah.
And they all kind of pair pretty well with different dishes, and so it kind of just depends on your mood, and I think that works for a lot of beer geeks that are digging into craft beer, and they want something different, and so you keep the beer stocked in the fridge, different styles, for the occasion.
So now we figured out your favorite one. So, what got you here? What landed you here at the Savannah River Brewery? What is your background?
A lot of luck. A lot of luck. I was a home brewer.
Okay, very cool.
For many years, and won some awards and things like that. I started at Aiken Brewing Company in Aiken, South Carolina. It wasn't my day job at the time.
Shout out.
Yeah, Aiken Brewing Company. It wasn't my day job at the time, but I learned a lot from Randy Duchette. He's the brewmaster up there, and an opening here for an assistant brewer. I took it. I left my career of 17 years and came on and haven't looked back. So,
Roll the dice on what you love to do, and
yeah, exactly.
Follow your passions.
follow your passions. Absolutely. That's living the Rec Tech lifestyle, hands down. So you said the IPA was your favorite.
Yes.
And that would be this one, correct? Savannah River IPA.
Savannah River IPA. Indeed.
that is delicious.
Stacked up with pale two-row malts, a little bit dextrin malt, and just really letting the hops shine. We use Denali and Comet and Centennial.
Very cool. Very cool. And then what would that beer pair well with?
Well, something spicy.
Okay.
So if you're grilling out, throw on the peppers, bring some heat,
Yeah.
and then this will shine through.
Very cool.
You wouldn't really want to pair it with something that's a little bit more mellow,
Okay.
because it's going to overtake that. And you could also, I love putting it with anything that's Indian inspired.
Yeah, that Thai, the Indian, that spice.
because it goes really great with that. Yep.
Yeah, the chili peppers and things like that. So
Indeed.
And a lot of masalas and curries and stuff go hand in
Yes.
hand with IPAs.
Oh, awesome.
Really good flavors there.
Absolutely.
one of my favorites has got to be the Westaboo Amber Ale. Of course, named after the original Indian tribe here in the Augusta area, correct? Yeah, very cool, very cool. So what would pair well with a good amber beer?
Amber is really kind of it runs the gamut with a lot of different cuisine. You could really pair it with most things.
Most things. Okay,
Because
very
it's
cool.
really easy to drink, and there's a lot of caramel malt.
Very versatile.
in the backbone, and kind of amplifies a lot of cuisine. And it goes great with anything you're throwing on the grill as well. So,
Okay, awesome. So that's a good one when you're out there smoking, doing anything on the grill. Any amber ales go
Yeah.
great.
And a lot of people will cook down a lot of amber ales too and add those to barbecue sauces. You should pick up on some of those subtle notes, some of those caramel flavors to add, some good viscosity to good sauces and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah,
Indeed.
It's got me.
Gotta cook
got my
with beer,
mouth
man.
drooling. Hear these guys talk about it. And of course, we are actually cooking with the Dynamite Brown Ale right now. And of course, it is exactly what it says. It is a brown ale. And of course, what food would pair great with those brown ales?
Me personally, I like a Ribs, man.
Ribs for days.
The caramel malt kind of bolsters that, and the roasted malt really kind of gives you a little bit of coffee note that kind of amplifies, some of that roasty, smoky character, from the ribs as well.
Very cool. Very cool. Chef, what besides the brats, what would you throw that brown ale in?
See, when I think of brown ale, I think a lot of game meats, like especially game poultries, turkeys, quail, pheasants, stuff like that. You're going to put on the grill, get a good sear to, roast that skin off, get good flavorful, rubs on there. That's actually really good. We've got some of that with our Kickin' Espresso Joe rub on some pork tenderloins. Again, all those flavors are going to go together. Be really, really, really happy. I'm kind of upset we didn't bring the Matador today to do some Thai dishes with that IPA. Maybe next time we'll have to come back and throw down some pad Thai with that IPA.
So since we're talking about the brats, let's go ahead and roll on over there and check out those brats.
We got our grill set at 225. These are just simmering along, just soaking up all of that really good flavor. Just getting super happy, and we'll throw these on the sear kit in a little bit, crisp up that skin, and give some good caramelization. But those things are looking fantastic.
And
we've got some peppers.
Just for one more time for our viewers who may have just tuned in, what was that beer that we were using?
That is the Savannah River Brewing Dynamite Brown Ale. And then we've got some peppers and onions with a little bit of heifer dust. Again, we'll cook those down. But maybe we'll add a little IP into that to kind of soften them up.
We're taking this to the next level, Greg.
Really good. Be really good. Then we've got our fantastic braided pork tenderloins that we will sear these off on the sear kit. That will go 400 degrees for probably about 25 minutes or so. It should be really, really tasty.
So we were talking about, Savannah River has the 5, I guess they're y'all's flagships, beers, and then, we have been sipping on this No Jacket Pilsner, and it is delicious. It's
easy to drink.
Easy to drink. It's super, super easy to drink for those guys, out there tailgating and stuff. This is the perfect tailgating.
But it's got great flavor though. It's not that light beer that kind of just fizzy water.
It's got a little bit of that
good flavor to it.
A little bit of the hops.
A little bit of acidity to it at the end.
Yep. And then of course, for you Blue Moon and Shock Top fans, of course they went with the wit as well. The witty Belgian. This is absolutely delicious. It's got the orange peel, coriander, correct?
Indeed.
What else is there? There's probably some awesome stuff in here.
Black pepper, coriander, and orange peel. Yeah. And a Belgian strain of yeast. I think it tends to pair pretty well with something that's pretty highly acidic because it's sweeter.
Okay.
So that acidity kind of cuts through it a little bit. That's me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, guys, when we go from being live here, check us out on Twitter. We will come back at about 1 p.m. Eastern. 12:30. Excuse me, I skipped a 30-minute segment. We'll come back at about 12:30 Eastern Standard Time, which will put the pork tenderloins on, and of course, and again, Chef, we'll be cooking those at what temperature? 375.
We'll go 375, and then about 25 minutes or so.
God, about 25 minutes, start to finish. That's something that you can do at the house if you get off late.
Prep it up the night before, tie it up, and stick it on the grill. God.
You guys, we'll see you at the Rec Tech. Thank you so much. Dear. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day.
I wish we were in the sun though. It's a little chilly, a little cold.
Yeah. Gotta take it good with the bad, Bo.
It's nice to be outside though.
Correct.
Not dodging forklifts in the back of the warehouse.
I'm very excited to be outside on location here at Savannah River Brewery.
That's so nice.
Oh, it's beautiful. You guys saw us earlier in the day. We actually braided some pork tenderloins, and those are actually on the grill right now. Chef is cooking those at 375 degrees. It's going to take about 25 minutes, he says.
We're going to get in turn about 140 degrees, let them rest, slice them up. They'll be nice, medium plus texture.
I'm fired up about it.
But we've had these pork tenderloin medallions. Now we just literally cut little filet mignon.
Yeah, tell them how
So this would be just a whole tenderloin that we just cut into little steaks. Okay, and they're kind of cute. So we marinated those in the No Jacket Required Pilsner. And what we want to do is we're going to kind of, and they went swimming for about an hour. Just kind of press out any of the additional beer.
Because again, we're trying to sear these. Anytime you're trying to sear anything, you want to make sure it's nice and dry.
And then what we'll do is to give a little extra flavor, I'll put them in this pan here. I'm going to add a little bit of our gourmet barbecue sauce to sort of act as a little binding agent, because we're going to season these up with none other than Ray's Front Row Master Blend.
Ray's! Now, what are some of the flavor notes in that Ray's Front Row?
So you've got some mustard, some paprika, some garlic, some pepper. If you're looking for a basically all-purpose barbecue rub that's not sweet, that doesn't have a lot of heat, but that's got a lot of like all other flavors that you're looking for, it's that one.
Would you say
Ray's is a great all-purpose seasoning.
comparable to the Lowry's?
If you're looking like a
Well, it's not salty.
as salty,
But there's good flavor.
But there's good flavor there, absolutely.
Jody, you want to hit me with some
bro.
some seasoning there?
I'm here for you.
It makes great color. Of course, Ray loves smoked paprika, so there's a lot of that in there. If you didn't know that about Ray, fun fact.
Ray loves smoked paprika. So if you're ever out of town and you find some specialty smoked paprika,
Just pick it up.
Just pick it up and send it to him. 2004 West Side Drive, Augusta, Georgia. 30907. Attention Ray Carnes, because he loves smoked paprika.
And you guys are seasoning those liberally?
Absolutely.
Always season liberally.
So we're going to go nice piece of bacon wrapped around these.
This is good thick cut bacon. I believe this is Right brand bacon.
You are correct.
Right brand. Not wrong. I get it now. A little late on that one. Sorry, everybody. I did get it. But yeah, we got the Super Bowl coming up. We will be going live from Ray's Super Bowl party, I promise. So catch us then. Don't forget about our amazing, special, crazy, wild announcement. February 1st, we'll be going live at 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And if you're in the local area, stop by.
God, we encourage you, if you ever want to take a trip to Augusta, Georgia, or
Now is
Rec
the
Tech,
time.
February 1st is the time. I just lined up one of the best DJs in all of Augusta. He's going to be out there spinning the hot tracks for us. Oh, DJ Nightmare, what's up, Sterling? DJ Nightmare. Oh,
Go back to the
man.
girl, get these on.
He's gonna be He's gonna be able to spin everything.
So-
Ray asked for a DJ that could mix, and I got the best DJ in all of Augusta.
Well, before we put these on the grill, as in regard to that Super Bowl party, are you going to be going live on RecTech's page or on Jody's page?
It just depends.
It just depends.
Just depends on how good of
How
a night
the
we
night
have,
goes.
how the night goes. It may be, on my page. What we can and cannot say.
So we've got the grill set at 375 degrees, and those are those pork.
Those things look great. They got great color to them.
That's that Ron's espresso rub, right?
Recap, Chef, what we did.
So we braided those. We wrapped one of them down with a spicy mustard, and then on top of that we did our Ron's Kickin' Espresso. On these two, we rubbed them with some miso powder, or miso paste rather, and then put some Jody's Asian Persuasion on the top. And then Jody did one, you did heifer dust?
Heifer dust, baby.
Heifer dust.
Hey, I'm the best of the best, baby.
It's good stuff right
We're
there.
the best for the best.
And then over here, let's go ahead and get our brats seared off. So check this out. So we've got this grill set at full.
We're at 500 degrees.
That's hot.
Sitting nice and pretty.
Got our brats here.
Ooh, that light's bright.
So those grates are going to get the actual grates of the grill over 100 degrees hotter?
We're probably about, 575, 580 degrees on those grates right now.
Shout out to our friend, the Grill Great, Brad Barrett. I think he's going to try to make his way out here February 1st to beautiful Augusta, Georgia. The folks at SCA, I think, might pick him up at the airport. I'm not sure. Shout out to Peggy Grimes. I got a confirmation that she's coming. Our SCA champion.
We love Peggy.
There's also got a lot of folks coming in.
And then back here we've got some onions and then some red beans and rice in the back to kind of round everything out.
Now, what really surprised me, Chef, is we've got these at 400 degrees, and you can see there's some great color on there.
You're roasting those vegetables.
We're actually roasting these vegetables.
It smells
on
incredible.
RT700 bowl.
Well, I've got a little beer on the bottom.
400 degrees.
I've got a little beer on the bottom, so that's why we don't have a grill mat. But normally you put them on a grill mat.
Get in there, Jordan. You see that beautiful color right there?
Oh yeah, they're getting a nice little char on them.
Right.
I said good
400 degrees in a pan.
a good roast right there. Like I said, we've got the
Now-
red beans and rice over there.
A second ago, Jody just highlighted the light feature inside the bull.
Ryan DeLashman, excuse me if I mispronounced that, wants to know what's the best way to clean the buildup on a 680 or 700 light cover?
Very good question, my man. So me, I like to take whatever I clean my grates with. When the grill is really, really hot, you can actually scrape off a lot of that stuff. Okay, if you don't want to do that, you can actually take that light lens off, place it in a plastic bag, spray a little bit of oven cleaner on it. Okay, let it sit for about 12 to 24 hours. When you get done, you can actually like literally rinse it clean, and that oven cleaner does a great job. But right now, you know, I could take my grill scraper. Well, this one's obviously clean, but if it was nasty, I would take my grill scraper and just try to scrape a lot of that stuff off while it was hot. You know, that's probably the easiest way for me to do it. But the oven cleaner is just be careful with it. Make sure you don't have it on your hands for a very long time. It can hurt you for sure.
I think AB helped him out too with another method. So you got a couple of different
How did
options
AB do
there.
it?
He soaked it in some water or something overnight.
You can do
Thanks,
water
AB.
and Dawn, it'll come out. Water and Dawn, a little soft scrub oven cleaner works out fine. But honestly, a little scrubby sponge and some Dawn, a little elbow grease.
OxyClean says Jim.
OxyClean.
Yeah, a little elbow grease.
Yeah, put your elbow in it.
Yep. I want to give a special shout out to our folks over here at Henny Boats. Shout out to those guys out in Texas making absolutely beautiful boats. D's Knots is their charter boat. Shout out to all of the workers out there at D's Knots. Man, I'd love to. Me, Ray, Chef Greg, we'd all love to come fishing. So y'all
We'll
let
cook
us
you
know.
lunch.
We'll cook you lunch.
We'll cook you lunch, I'm just saying.
But if you guys are looking for an amazing custom boat, you live in Texas or anywhere in the United States, I'm sure they'll ship it. Check them out.
So we got this sitting at 225. What do we have on this grill? Absolutely nothing right now. That's where we were smoking our brats.
That's where we had the brats smoking.
Let's get this
Man,
over.
you can hear the sizzle. You see the grill marks on there.
Trey's watching. What's up, Trey?
Thanks for watching, Trey. Oh man, you can hear. Like, just get in there, Jordan. Can you hear that?
Oh, we can hear it. Beautiful color
That
on
sear
those.
kit is available for all models of our grill. Available at rectechgrills.com. It's a great accessory. A lot of folks, I get a lot of questions. Hey Jody, I'm getting ready to pull the trigger. What accessories do you suggest? The sear kit is always one. The cover is always one. Pellets, you gotta get pellets with your grill. Go ahead and get some pellets. It's free shipping. Go ahead and get the pellets with the grill, and then the cooking mat. Those are my go-tos. You know, when everybody calls on the phone and asks, what accessories do I have to get? But yeah, Chef, what accessories do you absolutely love?
So, you gotta have Flavor Town, right? So pick up a sauce and spice bundle. You won't miss out. You get one of everything, all of our rubs, both of our barbecue sauces, great flavor there. I'm a fan of the bullpen because, again, these probes are going to give you, the controllers need great temperature control. You got two built-in meat probes. But if you're doing a steak hot and fast, you're not really plugging a probe in there. So you pick up a bullpen, and that way you know exactly when that steak is going to be perfectly medium rare or medium, however you care for that steak.
Yeah,
and then
that's a very good point, Chef. You know, hamburgers, steaks, pork chops, the thinner meats. You know, the bullpen does much better for those thinner meats. You know, these probes that come with the grill, they are thicker. You know, they were made for the larger pieces of meats, the pork butts. You know, the loins, the briskets, the things of that. So if you guys want to like probe your hamburgers, pork chops, chicken breasts, things of that nature, get you a bullpen. It's a great accessory available at rectechgrills.com. We'll be back live. This is the segment we don't tell them when we are.
That's right.
That's correct. So we'll probably about one-ish.
Set your notifications.
Set your notifications. That way you know when we go live. And remember, when we always go off of air right here, we go right to Twitter and we go live. Jordan's acting a fool with Rex the Bull. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Beautiful Augusta, Georgia. We're on location at the Savannah River Brewery. Y'all give them a follow. We'll see you at the Rec Tech.
Get it, Joe.
Jody's a happy guy today. Why?
Yeah. Because
have-
we're at a brewery.
Cold
We're drinking beer. We're celebrating life. We're celebrating the Rec Tech lifestyle. We're here at the beautiful Savannah River Brewing Company in beautiful Augusta, Georgia. We want to thank the crew, everybody that is out here today. Our boy Andre, Brian, Adam, all the dudes.
And make sure when we're done here, jump on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
Give them a like.
Yeah.
Jump on their Instagram page.
Give them a like. They've got some awesome, cool beers coming out.
Very cool.
They do a lot of cool events up here at the brewery.
And I didn't realize that this place is like a destination. Like, this place is gorgeous.
It's
big.
absolutely awesome. If you guys are want to host any events or anything like that, want to have some corporate parties, which we are definitely going to do.
A nice patio area out back.
You can bring your dogs, you can bring your kids up here. It's very family friendly. It's very rec-tech lifestyle friendly.
Absolutely.
So we want to send a huge shout out, a huge thank you to everybody here.
Cheers.
Cheers. So what was on the menu today, Chef?
Man, we killed some braided pork.
Man, this braided pork, this loin looks absolutely amazing.
Yep, we've got this one here that we braided and seasoned with our Jody's Asian Persuasion and a little of brown rice miso paste. And then this other loin here, we've got a spicy brown mustard along with our front row master blend. No, sorry, that was the Ron's espresso rub.
Yep.
And we've got a couple more that we did with the pork loin here we wrapped.
And you said,
bacon.
well, before we go away, you said the miso paste.
Yep.
That's a lot of people are going to be like, what is he talking
What
about?
is miso? So we actually used that in a recipe yesterday. We actually crusted some delicious Chilean sea bass. It was
Check out our
on
stories.
point. But miso paste is essentially a fermented soy product, and there's different stages of how that is flavored. There could be red misos, brown misos, white misos, and you can find it in your Asian grocers. A lot of times, your higher end grocery stores, Fresh Markets, Whole Foods will have it.
Higher end.
Yeah, good stuff.
It's
Real
very good stuff.
It's really subtle, but it's great in salad dressings and vinaigrettes and marinades, and yeah, it's good stuff.
What you got over there, Chef?
So we have a raclette melter, toaster, salamander, but raclette is a Swiss style cheese, and we're gonna get this ooey gooey, and we're gonna hook up a brat. I think are you hankering for that?
No, I definitely want an awesome bratwurst.
Okay, so we braised
that
these
stuff, for
brats
sure.
in none other than this fantastic dynamite brown ale. So then we have a couple mustards here. This is a black truffle mustard.
We also
And
used this for our sandwiches the other day, correct, Chef?
we did, in fact. And then you want to put a little pepper and onion on there for you? This will be your sandwich.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well, I'll put a lot of pepperoni on there for me.
Okay, so then what you do,
It's going to break the internet, everybody.
grab this guy,
Oh, my God.
take all of this crispy, crunchy, delicious cheese. Let me get this out of here. Look at this. All of this crispy, crunchy, melty cheese.
Is this even legal to show on the
It's
internet?
not. It's not. Right
Can't
there.
wait for it to burn my face.
It's dripping off the side.
Thank you.
Good luck with that, my friend. That's a 17-pound bratwurst.
Cheese and crackers, everyone.
Crackers are right there if you need.
Oh, hey, hiya. Zing, 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 zing.
Need a, got it? There you go. Look at this. Come on, you gotta come and try this on camera. Hold on.
Come on, Andre.
Taste. Look at that smoke ring.
Who's our boy, Andre?
We smoked these bratwurst for an hour and a half at 225. That is a half-inch thick bratwurst, almost to the core. Look at that.
Careful, it's a little
That's
more,
yours.
buddy.
Yeah, you don't want to.
man.
You don't want to burn your frenulum.
Chef, we appreciate your
Thank you so
hospitality
much,
here.
Andre.
We appreciate your
We'll give a little
hospitality.
food cheers. Thank you so much for letting us come
Cheers.
out here today, buddy. We appreciate it.
Yep,
I'm making a mess.
it's okay.
I'm making a mess of this brewery. Cheese and crackers.
That's good stuff, though. It's that cheese, man. I'm telling you, like, we'll melt up some more.
So many flavors to this. Delicious.
I really feel like I can taste that dynamite brown ale in there.
You can absolutely. Let's go ahead and slice up this pork. Let's. This one was with the brown mustard and the espresso rub. And you don't want to try to get super thin slices of this because. But you can see. Look at that on the inside. You can see the rub braided in between that pork loin.
That's a beautiful picture.
Look at that right
And
there.
this was the the Ron's Kickin' Espresso Joe Rub, available
Perfectly
at
cooked.
rectechgrills.com. Guys, do not sleep on this rub. I feel like I got mustard all on my beard. Got mustard all over my fingers.
That looks incredible and smells even better. I know you're jealous, aren't you?
PB
See, it's really good to be on this side of the camera because you don't have to wait. You can just eat it. This one was the miso paste.
I'm
and
so
the
glad we
Asian
braided
Persuasion. Because you can get flavor all the way through that.
Yeah, there's so much surface area to put
Like,
seasonings
look at that.
and get that smoke flavor integrated into your meat. Oh my gosh. Infused.
I mean, look how good that looks right there. I'm going for this
It's
piece.
beautiful presentation as well. This would be a great Valentine's Day's coming up. This would be a great thing to cook your honey.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. These medallions as well. They would be great for Super Bowl. They would also be an amazing thing to cook for your loved one as well.
You know, I think I'm
for
going
Valentine's Day, guys.
I'm gonna go rogue here.
Oh shoot!
Oh, chef, don't do it. Oh,
Did he really just put cheese on there?
it's about to.
Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that.
oh. Chef.
But I am gonna let that cool for a second because do not want to burn my frenulum.
I'm gonna put it, take
God, this just smells so good. Raclette is amazing. It definitely doesn't taste like it smells.
I'm
So,
gonna take this cracker.
Ooh. We all getting excited for the Super Bowl?
And then I am going to put some onions. I am excited for the Super Bowl. We'll be able to raise house. Oh, living the Rec Tech lifestyle. Oh, look at that. Just right there. That's love. Love. Love.
Ooh, buddy.
man,
3 minutes. He says.
wow. 3 minutes is not enough
Oh, that's
time
right.
to express how delicious that is.
This is probably one of my favorite episodes because I really feel like everybody that's watching can really knock everything out right here out of the park.
I mean, 375 for 25 minutes, you can't mess it up. Cook it to 138, 140 degrees, let it rest, call it done. Bratwurst, again, super simple.
Super simple.
You know, smoke them for an hour at 225. Hit it with your favorite beer. You know, if you're lucky enough to live in the Augusta, Georgia area, check out that Savannah River Brewery's brown ale, that dynamite brown ale.
Ode to James Brown.
Cheers to James Brown, the busiest man in show business.
Artist working man show business.
But
Get on that.
Stick them in the beer, let them hang out, let them swim for some, 45 minutes, hour. Flash them on the bullseye if you got it. Flash them on the sear kit if you got it. Crisp it up. Definitely pick up a wheel of raclette.
Yeah,
And,
this is
you
it's
gotta do
fun.
that.
It's a cool party thing that you can bring over any event. Melting cheese and throwing it on anything
It's
is
delicious.
awesome. So let's dive into some of these medallions, man.
Cut some of those up too.
But I do want to, while he's cutting that, I'll remind everybody about financing. We've got financing available at rectechgrills.com. You can also pay, you pay half of the balance and finance the other half. But financing is now available at rectechgrills.com. Check out that financing tab at the top of the page. We've got a huge announcement, a big announcement. It's going to be wild. February 1st, if you were in the Augusta area, we encourage you to come and hang out with us that day. No other day, but that day, because it's going to be a huge, huge event. We've got, it's going to be an amazing outside event. We're going to be unveiling a few new items. I don't know whether to call them products or items or things.
They have SKUs, so they're
information.
things.
It's stuff. We got some stuff that we want to show the whole wide world. And it would mean the world to us if you tuned in that day. So set your notifications. That way you know when we're going live on February 1st, our big announcement day. Huge. Don't forget about our YouTube giveaway contest on Monday. Don't forget about Mail Day Mondays live on Twitter and Facebook.
And then Wednesday, you and I go live for Rec Tech
Absolutely.
After Hours.
We go live late night, after hours, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard for after hours, something Chef Greg and I are throwing together. We like to do start to finish meals for you. We hang out, we tell stories, and we answer all the questions that you have. Don't forget, Thursdays, we upload a recipe to Reddit, so we encourage you to check those out. We upload a new recipe every week to our website, so check that out as well. Make sure you follow us on all facets of social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Pinterest, YouTube, everything. We encourage you to go and follow Savannah River Brewing on Facebook, Instagram, and all of their social media outlets as well. Let them know. Let a beer representative know that you want Savannah River in your area soon, for sure. But, Chef, it was an amazing episode. Andre, thank you so
Thank you.
much. Thank you so much to you and your family for allowing us
Cheers,
to come
buddy.
here. Cheers. You guys, this will not be the last time
Is this
we are at the
episode
Savannah River Brewery.
79?
This is 79. Episode 80 will be next week.
Episode 80 is next week. That's a big number.
80, 100 is going to be a huge
God,
time.
this is gonna be wild. I can't wait.
Can't wait to
Can't wait.
show the world where we're going to be at for that.
You're not ready for that.
Watch out 2019.
We'll see you guys next Friday.
See you the Rec Tech. Thank you so much.
Do, do, do.